Once upon a time, there was something magical and mysterious called a crystal ball. It's like a round crystal that people use to see into the future. Imagine it as a magical window. Crystal balls are everywhere. Psychic shops, movies, even on your phone. But how they became so magical and famous is a bit of mystery. Let's go on a journey to discover the secrets behind the crystal ball's enchanting history. The story starts with the Druids, ancient people who loved magic and mysteries. They came from places like Gaul, Britain, and Ireland, mainly from Europe. Druids liked to do special ceremonies in the woods and use magic to talk to the world around them. They would gaze into special stones, like crystal balls, to find secrets from the past, present, and future. Druids used a sea green stone called beryl to make their crystal balls. This special stone is connected to the moon's magic, helping them see deeper into things. They would stare at the crystal ball and their minds would go on a magical journey, discovering hidden truths. During the Middle Ages, crystal balls were associated with magic, fashion, and even as talismans to ward off evil. People believed they had special powers to keep them safe and ward off bad things. They even put crystal balls in the graves of important people. The crystal ball's path was murky, but its usage persisted, even becoming linked to figures like Merlin. Merlin was a legendary figure known for his magical abilities in stories from the past. He was said to be a wise and powerful wizard who could do extraordinary magic. Some stories tell that Merlin used a crystal ball to see visions of the future. So he's linked to crystal balls as a magical tool he might have used in his adventures. Back in the 16th century, John Dee, a royal advisor, was quite curious about the crystal ball, so he started using it in a special way. He teamed up with another person named Edward Kelly. These two said they could talk to angels using the crystal ball. They even said that they made up a whole new language with the help of these angels. At the same time, they also mixed this crystal ball magic with giving advice about politics. They try to predict what might happen in the future with their crystal ball. Sometimes they were right and other times they weren't. And this wasn't the end of the crystal ball's journey into politics. Figures like Jeane Dixon are known for her hit and miss political predictions. Roma fortune tellers brought the crystal ball to the forefront, carrying on the tradition of fortune telling. These wanderers faced persecution due to their practices and trades. Their image as crystal ball readers at roadside carnivals persist in pop culture. Stage magicians, inspired by the Roma, added crystal gazing to their performances to amaze people. One famous performer, known as Alexander, the Man Who Knows, used a crystal ball to create mesmerizing shows that captured the audience's attention. He became really popular for his magical acts with the crystal ball. In the 1900s, machines that could tell fortunes became really popular. You will put a coin in these machines and they will show you things about your future. Many of these machines had a crystal ball inside, like the ones you often see in movies. They became even more well-known after the movie Big. There's a famous machine called Zotar Speaks that you might have seen. In movies like The Wizard of Oz and Labyrinth, you often see characters looking into crystal balls. These movies made the idea of crystal balls really famous and stuck in our minds. Today, people use crystal balls to feel strong and get guidance. They don't just use them to predict the future. They often combine crystal balls with other magic things, like tarot cards and horoscopes. As we reflect on the fascinating journey of the crystal ball, it's clear that its allure and significance have stood the test of time, offering us a glimpse into the realms of the past, present, and future, or perhaps just into our own imagination. In Asia, including Myanmar, the practice of the crystal ball is not highly developed. This may be due to the fact that Asians tend to place more faith in the words of divine spirits rather than the other studies of the ancient future, which cannot be perceived by the ordinary eye. Nevertheless, even tarot cards, which is not an ancient Myanmar divination practice, has gained popularity in Myanmar. Therefore, it is possible that the science of the crystal ball may also become more prevalent in the near future. Thank you so much for tuning in into Mystery Miner's Unseen Universe edition. We got more interesting tales lined up for you, so make sure you come back and join us again.